Today I am watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 15. Episode 14, it was confirmed that Maggie Walsh was killed off. We found out about Adam, who's now loose. Buffy and Riley were on the out, as Riley was dealing with the withdrawals of whatever the initiative was giving him, and Buffy has decided basically to go after, one or the other. She can't go after the initiative and Adam at the same time. Personally, I think she's going to go after Adam first and then the initiative, but I'm very curious to see where that storyline's going to go. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Clean sheets. Like summer.
I wouldn't know.
What are we doing? This has to be a dream. This has to be a dream of Faith's in it. What?
That's just with little sis coming. I know.
Little sis? Who's little sis? What's happening? What? What?
Now I really have to.
So go. Don't let me keep.
Oh.
Are you ever gonna take this thing out?
Oh, God. Yeah, she did stab her. Oh. What? We know Faith's been in a coma. Oh, shoot. It's alive! Is she coming back? Ah!
Sure. Just as soon as I get my master's degree in advanced starship technology.
I hear that's very easy to get.
Press some buttons, see what happens.
I'd like to veto that.
Second, it's called a blast room.
Is Giles doing Xander's laundry?
Experimentation. Now, if it were called the Orgasminator, I'd be the first to try your basic button.
Gross.
Could use some.
What? Some rest? There's a demonoid killing machine out there, Giles. It doesn't only...
Faith is in the credits. Oh, man.
Slayer handbook? Well, you haven't seen this Adam thing. He's the Terminator without the bashful charm.
Basically, yes. Less funny jokes.
Fine is. And they could be forcing him back onto medication or torturing him for all I know.
That's horrible.
Trying to hurt him.
The only thing that I know for certain is that my boyfriend is locked away, and I'm not helping.
Ah!
The most important part of the equation now is that we keep said problem within the family.
Family.
Forrest definitely is. Him and Riley have a weird relationship. He's very controlling and, jealous of Riley having other friends and/or girlfriends. Oh, Faith!
You think it's gonna rain?
Nonsense. It's a beautiful day. Now eat your sandwich.
Her and the mayor having a picnic? Oh my gosh.
Girl, to start wearing worry lines on your face.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, a snake in the garden.
Who wants cheesecake?
Oh! Oh my god, I see feet. I see feet, very bloody legs. Oh! Oh my god! What the frick is this thing?
I've never seen anything like that.
How do you even do this? He ripped his ribs and spread out his skin. That was horrifying. Cheese and rice. He did that to a demon. Oh my god.
Learning what makes things work.
Yeah, ripping them apart in the process.
We will.
Question. Will hiding in a cabin with stockpiled chocolate goods be any part of this plan?
Only one way to find out.
Use the cable as tow lines. Then blast open the facility doors and find the infirmary.
Not really worth all that?
Oh, look who it is. Rescue mission not necessary because he escaped. Oh, thank God.
God, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?
No, a giant skewer through the ribcage hurt me.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yep.
Unstoppable killer cyborg demon hybrid thingy, and we'll call it all even.
Seems fair. Seems like a fair trade.
There's no way to predict what he'll throw at us.
You're here. Whatever comes, we can handle.
I didn't think they were gonna let him out that easy, but here we are. And Faith's afraid of Buffy? Yeah, it's interesting that Faith views Buffy as like this heartless killer who's just chasing her down relentlessly. When we saw Faith kill numerous people and falls into a grave, of course. Oh my gosh. Who will emerge? Did she kill Buffy? What? Where's Buffy? Oh my god! Faith is back! Cheese and rice. She killed Buffy in her dreams, and that's what woke her up from this coma. I'm terrified. And even just the shot of having her in this hospital, everything is very dark, and she's, you know, on this white bed and the white robe, and just the contrast between those.
You need some help or something?
Graduation.
What?
Yeah, the last thing she remembers is high school graduation, so she doesn't know about the mayor.
High school graduation now.
Yeah, too late, man.
Maybe I should get you a nurse.
What happened to the school?
Don't you just want to...
Just tell me.
You better answer, or she's gonna get mad.
It was a tragedy, really. Lots of students died. The principal, the mayor.
Yeah, there she goes. She finds out about the mayor. Oh, she's gonna be mad. I don't think there's anything that can help now. She takes her clothes. Oh my gosh.
Neither. All I had in there was this one little part of you.
It's just
And of course Buffy's like still in town. Like it's not like she left the country or anything. Oh, frick, 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 frick.
I ask how high, I get the job done. Just don't know if it's the right job anymore.
Yeah, I definitely like lost his purpose with the initiative. He's just used to following orders or giving commands.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for brainwashy chips in your head.
Yes, good to check for those. Always good, yeah.
Sure about that?
It's an order.
He takes orders, so we're good, yeah.
Did you find her?
Another woman, unconscious and badly beaten, and she's been stripped.
Yep, they took her clothes. Well, I'm glad she didn't kill her. I thought Faith killed her, to be honest. But yeah, if she's like this profiled, you know, why isn't there somebody guarding her door? We're guessing it's been 6 months. Oh, the nurse is in on it. Okay. Yep, that's what's left. I can't imagine what that would be like if, you know, Buffy walks down the street and sees her, like, oh my gosh. And yeah, I'm assuming she's been in a coma 6 months, 8 months, something like that.
Our source. And because he's straight out of the box, needs to charge up a while.
Okay. What's he charging up for?
Oh, Faith's just lurking out the window. I don't like this.
Somewhere in here? Blasters are easy. Adam won't be.
Since Professor Walsh designed it,
Any chance?
She's like, okay, where's Angel? Who is Buffy with now?
She beat someone up, took her clothing, and disappeared out of the hospital. No one knows where she is.
That's the last thing Buffy needs. Oh, man.
what about Adam?
I'd hate to see the pursuit of a homicidal lunatic get in the way of pursuing a homicidal lunatic.
Oh, good one.
We don't know what she's thinking, what she's feeling.
Who she's doing.
She could be terrible.
Xander's still a little jealous.
Maybe she doesn't even remember.
Oh, she remembers.
Who's Faith?
What did you tell
They're
her?
gonna have a lot to fill him in on, yes.
Pressure is definitely high. I'll tell you, if I were her, I'd get out of Dodge post-hasty.
Oh, shoot.
So, check you out, V.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's happening!
I've been looking for you.
I've been standing still for 8 months, V. How hard you look?
She's got you there. 8 months, okay.
Faith, these are innocent people.
No such animal.
I guess it was
What is she gonna do?
your downtime to reflect and grow.
No, she just grew angrier.
This blonde chick stabs me, and you want to know why?
You had it coming.
That's one interpretation, but in
What's she gonna do, Willow?
life, she's forgotten all about the chick she nearly killed for him. So that's my dream.
This is getting too far, man.
Mouth off about things you don't understand. Uh-oh. I guess somebody knows you're here.
Oh! Well, at least the police are on. Yeah, Willow, get him with the backpack. Nice.
Payback's a bitch.
Look who's talking.
See you around.
Oh, rude, real rude. Oh!
Oh. What? Face punching. I'm not so good with the whole...
Yeah, not like that. Yeah, what was that?
No. See, Faith and I have this little thing between us called history.
It was one time, Xander. It was one time. I feel like she's moved on. And you're with Anya.
Find this girl. Tell her exactly where all of you are, and then watch as she kills you.
Helpful as always. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can any one of your damned little Scooby Club at least try to remember that I hate you all?
You hate them until you need their help, and then they're fine.
This tall, name of Faith, criminally insane. Like this girl already.
He's like, right, I did describe her physically and her name to you, so that will help for sure. So it's not the initiative. The initiative has less leather. This seems more like somebody Angel would hang out with. She's like, oh, look, knives. My favorite.
Faith, a friend sent me. I got a little remembrance from him.
Oh! Oh, God! And the body count begins. Is he gonna serve her papers?
By a bunch of kids sitting Indian style and looking up at my face, filled with fear and wonder.
That's not what's happening, sir. You're a monster.
There won't be a place for you in the world anymore. Right now, I bet you're feeling very much alone.
Yeah, she doesn't have anywhere to go. She doesn't have any... Yeah.
Don't worry. It's not gonna bite. That's my job.
I don't miss him at all.
I have. You make friends, and some of them forge neat little gizmos, like the one you're holding right now.
What the frick is this Swiss Army knife thing?
Just because it's over for my Faith doesn't mean she can't go out with a bang.
That's a horrible sentiment. She's gonna cause as much destruction as possible. He's like, well, without me, you're basically done. What is that thing gonna do?
She'll come after me, and she'll come after the people that I love.
Buffy's mom! No! No! No, 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 no!
Mind if I come in?
No! Oh, we haven't seen Buffy's mom in so long. This was not the reintroduction I was hoping for.
Ruby sunset.
Faith Wood, like that's going so far. Oh my gosh.
It's like you just keep sinking a little deeper every day and nobody even sees. Were you planning to slip my...
Faith has got some issues. Yeah.
Her new boy toy to give a single thought to the people that matter. I mean, you're her mother, and she just leaves you here to die.
Ah! Oh! Cue Buffy through the window! Thank God. Oh my God. That was getting way too close for my comfort. Give him the chops, Buffy! Oh! She gonna go the way of Ted down the stairs? Oh God! Oh God!
Again? That's tired.
Just something to remember me by once I moved on.
Oh God! Whoa! Right through the dining room table. Oh, just the drawer. She's just getting real creative. Cheese and rice.
Hello, Rupert.
They know Giles? No.
Cops.
Are they the council? We never met them before. Oh, God. Oh, Buffy. You're gonna owe your mom a lot of furniture. Oh, chops. What does this thing do? I'm sorry, what? What does that do? What just happened?
What is that? Weapon of some kind.
But what happened? What was that thing? I feel like Parent Trap body switch something happened. And I'm very worried. Yep, very worried. Very worried. Nope. I feel like Faith's in Buffy's body. And she destroyed it. Oh my God. My heart can't take this. Cheese and crackers. What the frick, man? So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 4 episode 15. It was a 2-part episode, as we found out with the to be continued line at the end of this episode. A crazy, intense episode. A lot happened. Faith is back. I was wondering when that was going to happen, what they were going to do with Faith's storyline. We know she's been in a coma, they said, for 8 months. Obviously, a lot has changed over the past 8 months, and we see Faith kind of struggling, coming to terms with this new reality that she's in. I didn't think they would just have her character killed off. I figured there would be a revenge sequence at some point, but obviously, like Xander said, this is the worst timing possible, which I feel like was obviously done intentionally to add to the story. We've got, Adam's on the loose. We've got the initiative, and now we've got Faith to deal with, and poor Buffy is already dealing with so much, and at least Riley was able to get out of the initiative. I didn't think they'd let him walk out the door, but they did, so at least the two of them can work together. And then Faith is there to throw in her face like, oh, well, where's Angel? You fought so hard to keep him, and now where is he? You're with somebody else. And it was just, you could feel Buffy's like blood just boiling, and Faith just has that special skill of getting under Buffy's skin. And when they first started hanging out, it was a friendship, and she got to know things about Buffy that she's obviously using against her. As horrible as Faith's character is, I feel like it's very similar to Spike. Like, anytime they're in an episode, you're like, okay, something is gonna happen, something's crazy is gonna go down. I knew it would be a big scene between Faith and Buffy when they finally reunited. I wasn't expecting it to be at the university and them just like turning around like, here she is. Like, it wasn't much, an element of surprise, but that's also not really Faith's style. She's not very subtle, so the fact that she was out in the middle of the day and the police are after her, which we know how thorough the Sunnydale police can be, so I don't know if that's gonna prove to do anything. But we did hear the sirens show up at Joyce's house at the end of this episode, which might actually be bad for Buffy, because I'm guessing that weapon that the mayor left Faith somehow switched bodies between Faith and Buffy. That's my guess. Please no spoilers. I know it's a 2-part episode. I will go watch the second part and find out, but that's what I'm guessing. Buffy's expression was different. The way she was speaking was different. She was saying 5 by 5, which Faith says, but I don't know, that doesn't mean anything to me. So yeah, comment below, what does that mean? So if they arrest Faith and it's actually Buffy in there, and then Faith is loose, inside Buffy's body and can go around with everybody thinking that it's Buffy, that makes me very anxious going into the next episode. I'm glad they did it as a 2-part episode. Maybe there'll be more parts, I don't know, but I'm glad they're giving this story a little bit more room, and especially with Faith coming back, she was such a big character and such a pivotal part of Buffy's storyline. I don't know what else that weapon could be. It kind of like a Swiss Army knife. I wasn't expecting it to be like a glove almost, but when they shook hands, that had that glowing thing, and again, I'm assuming they switched bodies. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, just horrifying to see her watch that video from the mayor saying like, go out with a bang, and like encouraging Faith to just cause as much destruction as possible, which is exactly what the mayor did. We never found out how many students died at Sunnydale, and in Faith's mind, she's like, I gotta get to graduation. Like, that's where her memory starts, is that she's got to go to high school graduation. She's got to, be there. And the fact that she finds out that it's been 8 months that she's been in this coma, and the mayor's gone, and the school's burned down, like everything she knew is taken away basically. And I feel like that just fueled her anger towards Buffy, that the ascension didn't work, the mayor's killed off, and she's going to put all that blame on Buffy and just use that to fuel her revenge, which is already very angry. And I'm very worried that she was going to kill off Joyce. I'm glad Buffy showed up and was able to prevent that, but we haven't seen Joyce in so long either, because Buffy doesn't go home very often, and even a few episodes when she did go home, Joyce wasn't there. So I'm glad Buffy showed up, because I was like, maybe she is wrapped up in her own stuff with Riley and everything going on. So that would be horrible. I couldn't imagine what would happen to Buffy if Faith had killed Joyce. Like, that's just too horrible to even think about. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in the next episode. We also had that dream sequence between Buffy and Faith at the start of the episode. I thought it was Buffy's dream, but it turns out to be Faith when she's in the coma. And Faith mentioned, we got to get ready for little sis. Please no spoilers. I have no idea who little sis is. If we find out Buffy in fact has a younger sibling out there somewhere, I'm not too sure, but they've never mentioned anything like that before, so I'm very curious to find out what that means. It seems like Riley is willing to go against the initiative, or at least get information from the initiative to Buffy and to them to see if they can use it to take down the initiative. And I feel like Riley was definitely lost in this episode. He's like, I'm a soldier, I'm used to taking orders, having, this routine to my schedule and now all of that's gone, and he's like, he feels like he doesn't have a purpose anymore. And hearing Buffy relate to that, you know, her and the council, and I'm guessing that's who showed up at Giles's house. They all had English accents. We know the council is from the UK. We've never seen them before, so this would be the first time we're seeing them, if that's in fact who they are. And the nurse was just like, send the team. So obviously Faith, it was a Slayer, so that would make sense. But yeah, I'm very curious to find out who they are, and I hope it's not something horrible from Giles's past, like when we found out how he earned the name of the Rippers. And it would be very interesting to find out more about the origins of the council and how often do they get involved. This obviously seems like a very serious situation, and if they did switch bodies, how is Buffy going to explain that? Because we saw Faith/Buffy stomp on the weapon and, you know, destroy it. So from what I know from movies where you switch bodies, you have to basically recreate the moment that it happened in order to switch back, and I don't know how they'd be able to maybe fix it or recreate it somehow. I have no idea how Buffy would be able to get back into her own body. Terrifying, but just an interesting concept for sure. Adam is still very much on the loose. He's killed another demon and ripped it apart from the inside out, basically to see how it works, which is terrifying. So yeah, I feel like Buffy's juggling a lot right now, and the last thing she needs to worry about is Faith and or being trapped inside of Faith's body and not being able to, you know, do the things that she normally does. So yeah, I'm very worried to see the next episode, and Faith's not going to go after Adam. Faith's not going to try and take down the initiative, and what is she going to do as Buffy, and what damage can she cause? And it was very ominous to hear that message from the mayor as well, saying like, you don't have long. So I'm very worried to see what that looks like. We know Buffy came close to killing Faith before. If she'd have to do that again, what that would look like, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm very curious to see where this is gonna go. And it worries me to think that in Faith's dream, the only thing that woke her up from her coma, which the doctors are saying sounded medically impossible, like it didn't seem like it was at all, like we didn't have a guard here because she was never gonna wake up. And that the only way that she did wake up was having this dream where she kills Buffy in a grave. So that's horrifying to think about. And if that has, you know, foreshadowing, please no spoilers, but we know Buffy's dreams sometimes turn to reality. So yeah, I'm very worried to see what that leads to. We know Faith doesn't really have anywhere to go in Sunnydale. She was living in the hotel before, and then the mayor got her own apartment. But now that the mayor's gone, you know, kind of her only friend and somebody she was working with isn't there and isn't able there to protect her also. So she's totally on her own. And even when she's talking to Joyce and just saying all these things about Buffy and how she feels so betrayed by her, and she's not going to give up this revenge. Buffy and Faith aren't going to be friends again. I can't ever see that happening. Please no spoilers. But the fact that Faith is just so fueled by revenge, and, you know, Buffy's still in town. Everybody she cares about is still in town. She's got Riley now. I don't know if Faith would try and track down Angel. We know Faith tried to seduce Angel before, and that didn't work. But if she thinks that'll get to Buffy, maybe she'll try that. I have no idea. I don't feel like there's any limits to what Faith will do to get back at Buffy. And like I said, now that she has access to Buffy as her person, what that looks like, and the people that trust Buffy will obviously, you know, let them in. They're not going to see Faith at the door. They're going to see Buffy at the door, and they'll be like, come in. And then, you know, it's Faith's horrible intentions inside and her revenge streak, and I'm very worried for the destruction that she's going to cause. We saw Willow and Tara together as recon, trying to, you know, look out for Faith in case she tries to come after them. Xander's trying to put this gun together, trying to fix this blaster, and seem to be still harboring some angry feelings towards Faith over their encounter together. And he's like, well, you know, if she tries to seduce me again. And I was just like, I thought you were with Anya now, which she wasn't in this episode. But the fact that Xander is clearly still had some feelings for Faith. And of course, Faith shows up at Giles' house as he still lives in the same place that he does, you know, 8 months ago when she went into the coma. As Buffy and Willow, you know, have now moved to university. Joyce obviously still lives in the same house as well. But it's interesting to think of how much has changed in 8 months. And even Faith was like, you know where I was the whole time. And Buffy kind of throws that back and says like, we wanted to forget about you, you know, like we didn't come see you and we weren't worried about you because we wanted to forget about you. And I feel like that's Faith's kind of worst fear, is being left out and, you know, not having any friends and having no one to turn to and just being all alone, and then being angry about that and and using that as fuel for her revenge as well. And that fight scene between Buffy and Faith in like the living room, the kitchen, like the entire house. She's throwing like everything she can get her hands on to try and take out Buffy, and then finally pulls out that weapon. So yeah, I have my suspicions and my prediction, but I won't know officially, I think, until we get to the next episode. Overall, a crazy episode. So much happened. Faith is back. Obviously, I feel like they've switched bodies. I'll find out when I watch part 2, but a really crazy episode. I think one of the more intense episodes of season 4 so far, and I'm very worried to see what's going to happen in part 2 in episode 16, how this is going to continue and what's going to happen. But thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Little sis? Who's little sis? Her in the mirror having a picnic? How do you even do this? Like, you ripped his ribs and like, what the frick is this Swiss Army knife thing? Oh god. Whoa! Right through the dining room table. Are they the council? We never met them before. I feel like Parent Trap body switch